Much of the building is char, and at this point the structure is non-existent still at this time, but we want to show you live what you're seeing right now. Firefighters are still very much on the scenes trying to put out flames as the heavy smoke and flames are still billowing from what was assisted living home. The flames are not as high and intense as they were even up to an hour ago, but you can still see there are still some flames, and the smoke is absolutely very still present here in this area. Now, we can report this morning that the residents who were inside, there's about 200 beds inside this assisted living home, the Evergreen Court for Adults on Lafayette Street. They were brought to safety. It's unclear how many people were actually living inside, but according to the state website, there is about 200 beds inside the facility. We do know that they had to be brought out to safety immediately because these people that live here, they moved here for that assisted living. They're vulnerable. And on top of that, it's a pandemic. So that is something that fire crews had to keep in mind as they brought these people to safety. We also know one firefighter was trapped inside the burning facility for some time. The firefighter is now being treated for his injuries. Rockland Fire is reporting multiple victims removed. It's unclear how many people were removed from the scene. These seniors, they were evacuated from the Evergreen nursing here in Lafayette. They were taken to neighboring facilities. They are safe now, out of harm's way. The American Red Cross of Greater New York is on standby. We do want to show you this video now. A resident and a witness of the fire took this video around 4 o'clock this morning, showing several of those seniors who had just been evacuated from the Evergreen nursing home. Look at them on the bus. They were put on this bus in the middle of the night. It's certainly very cold here in the Hudson Valley. They were evacuated from Evergreen nursing home, and according to this witness, they were taken to the Golden Acre Rest Home at 11 Prospect Street, also in Spring Valley. This is just one group of many seniors who had to be taken away from their home for, in some cases, many people lived here for years. And now it's just a total loss as parts of this building are completely charred, and neighboring residents who just witnessed what they saw were just absolutely saddened to see that this building is now such a lost cause.
Oh, I would say that I'm sorry for them. It's terrible. You know, and they are old people. Some of them are old, they cannot move, you know?
Well, I was asleep, and I seen all these flashing lights coming in my window, and I heard the noise, and I came on out. It was just right there, just a little bit of flames. Next thing I know, the whole place was engulfed.
Yeah, absolutely shocking. And just being out here and seeing the intensity of this raging inferno, we see not only neighboring fire departments, but fire departments and crews from across the region. They're here today to put out these flames because it is just so aggressive and so persistent. And at this time, we still do not know a cause of the fire, but I am told there is going to be a press conference happening at some point today whenever those fire officials can kind of take time away from putting out the flames to address the media, let us know exactly what happened, and again, any more specifics onto those injuries. But the good news is this morning, the residents, unfortunately, who had to evacuate the building are out of harm's way now at this point. We're live in Spring Valley, Rockland County. Rebecca Solomon, Pix 11 News.